Hey everyone, Riley Casper here. Welcome to Candy Crush Soda. As I was previously going to say in my other videos, I was wondering about Candy Crush Soda for a really long while. Honestly, I have played Candy Crush Soda a lot in the past. It is a good game, and honestly, I think it's pretty awesome for a Candy Crush game. I definitely want to point out some of the circumstances that this game has to bring upon. Although there are some levels in this game that are going to be harder than what they appear to be. This game also has really different loading times. So I did levels 1 through 20 off camera. I should really go back to doing those levels, but at this point in time, I might as well carry on with the story. Alright, level 21. At this point in time, I'm at a loss with the amount of power-ups and stuff like that I get in this game. Ironically, I do find this game interesting and it's fun in a very cool way. No. Okay. I'm canceling the music. So, I was going to record a video of Blossom Blast Saga, but apparently the video got corrupted. So that's my first time actually having a video do that on me, and honestly I don't know how to fix it. Anyways, this will probably be my official first episode of Candy Crush Soda. I'm just on level 21, that's it. Alright, level 22. Ironically, this game is also going to be a really long one, so expect me to divide my videos into a certain amount. So for right now, I'm thinking that I should do up until I reach level 40 if I feel like my brain can handle it. But I will see what happens. See what I can come up with in my head. Alright, anyways, getting into the soda bubbles here. So there are, ironically, 16 of them. So in order to get them all, you basically have to either match up whatever color the soda bottles are. I don't know why I call them soda bubbles. That's kind of stupid if I gotta say something about it. I'm no longer a frickin' child. I should be noticing that off camera just because thinking like I can just do whatever. God dang. At the same time, though, I'm not too concerned about it, honestly. I've just been playing Candy Crush for a really long while. It's been over 10 years since I started playing Candy Crush. I was only actually 15 when I started playing it. And just thinking like outside the box constantly and like thinking like it's something else. Although I really wish that the game was a little bit easier on the I don't know how to say it, on the positive scale or the negative scale. As much as I don't want to say it, negative scale is probably thinking like twice over it. Stupid Riley. That's all it is. Stupid Riley. I shouldn't be saying that on camera, but that's how I feel about myself half the time. It's like I already know how it works, but sometimes I just feel like it's like the bitter end the least for me half the times. Tasty. Alright, 4 moves left. I was expecting that not to go down in my favor because I was almost out of moves at that point. Got a whole bunch of these marbles coming out everywhere. Although I think I should be calling those collar daubers just because of how much the board they cover. Yeah, I think I should just be calling them that just because I don't know what their official name is. Alright, level 23. I'm already almost to my next hard level. Alright. That's what that skull was on that one level. It's like I already know how this works beyond this point. You know what? Sometimes I really wish it would stay Christmas forever. Although that would be kind of boring if I gotta say something about it. Although it'd be really funny seeing kids just sitting there waiting for Santa Claus to come almost every day. I can see that coming down the right side of the page for them, but oh my god, that would get annoying as heck. Really freaking quick. No one would ever have a birthday anymore if that was the case. It would be like no more time. It would always be winter time. There would be no way of actually getting around town as much because, yet again, we're going to be dealing with snow on a day-to-day basis. So I think that would be the only downside of it being constantly Christmas. All the stores would be closed. Everything would probably be covered in snow. Although that wouldn't be too concerning at first, but then sooner or later it would get concerning. I mean, who's going to be able to go to school anymore? Well, obviously Christmas wouldn't allow you to go to school anyways, because it is a federal holiday. Or religious holiday, either one. Although I really wish all religious holidays were sustainable. If I'm gonna be honest about it. Divine. I just gotta say now, a lot of people are just gonna question it if it was like Christmas all the time. Tasty. No kids would ever get school ever again, that's for sure. Especially for those that were born on Christmas, they would have a birthday almost every single day of the week, and then they would actually, if they were lucky enough to live up to 100 or more years old, they would be at least 3,000 years old at that point, just because they were thinking like they were going to get somewhere with it. I mean, I guess that Christmas is a religious holiday. I just really wish that it was celebrated worldwide half the time. But there's a lot of people in this world that do not celebrate Christmas. It's mainly Hanukkah and other holidays. And that's the reason why most people disagree with those that actually enjoy Hanukkah. I'm just saying that now. A lot of people are just questioning it. Also, a lot of people would be thinking it would be mysterious to actually have Christmas almost every single day of the week. It'd just be the 25th of December all over again. It's just like people just thinking like they can control about what happens in the world, and then everyone else thinking like anything else happens in the world. God dang it. Alright, level 23. God dang it. Alright, so it looks like level 25 is going to be a hard level, so we'll see what happens on level 25. Alright, level 24. I was expecting level 25 not to be a hard level, but apparently it is. So we'll see how hard it is. I really wish that it was always the case, but we would never have a summer or even a fall anymore at that point. If it was Christmas all the time, we wouldn't have any other holidays. It'd just mainly be just the one. Although one holiday would actually be able, we would actually be able to keep track with just only one holiday if it was just Christmas. Although Christmas would actually not be that much of a bad holiday if I gotta say something about it. I just gotta say a lot of patience with holidays nowadays. Like just a few days ago, it was 4th of July. Especially with it being 8 days ago, since today is the 12th. I just gotta say, in general, a lot of you guys are probably gonna question it just by the looks of it. Anyways, level 25. Alright, hard level. Okay, I was expecting that to be a super hard level. Although they added actually a new difficulty in this game called Impossible Level. To be honest, I really hope I don't come across that anytime soon. Because otherwise, I'm going to have a hard time beating it. I mean, it does have the word impossible in its name. Divine. I'm just going to say in general, a lot of people are just going to question it just because it is a little confusing having just levels that are being harder than others. It's like having a hard-boiled egg in the morning, although I know most of you guys probably don't like that. But at the same time, it is actually a pretty good breakfast if I gotta say something about it. A lot of people are just gonna say, "Hey Riley, why is that a good breakfast?" I guess it's up to you guys. I can't always judge or dictate on what you guys have for breakfast. Although I really shouldn't be saying that because I do skip breakfast on a day-to-day basis. Because it seems like I just don't have that much food anymore nowadays. I don't think it would be worth it. I'm gonna give up. Yeah, no, I'm giving up. Alright, well, that's one life lost. That's embarrassing. Although I did bring that upon myself, I gotta say something about it. It's all because I was talking about breakfast. Oh my god, I didn't notice how many moves I had left. I mean, it's past 6 p.m. now, so I shouldn't be talking about breakfast to begin with. So delicious. I know it's a bad idea to skip meals, but breakfast is not really my thing in the morning, as it used to be. Seems like I never got anything to eat in the mornings when I was living at my first group home, just because of the supported living was pretty crappy. So if any of you guys live at Breakthrough watching this video, just as a reminder, just try your best not to have any behaviors. Staff there will put you in restraints otherwise if you don't. can keep you held there for a really long while. And honestly, they'll keep you there until you're home, which can be painful if I gotta say something about it. So this level's gonna be. Honestly, I'm excited that this level is exploding with all of its elements. Well, level 25 was pretty easy, except for I lost 1 life on it, so which means I'm not getting the gold pen as much as I want to. I gotta pass the level on my first try to get a gold pen on the level. Alright, so level 25 is for today, but it will be close to it. I'm gonna do until I reach level 30, and then I'll stop the video. Those offers be turned into disasters later on. But I did get 1 ticket, but that's not going to really matter as much. But I do want to point out that I only got 10 minutes until my 5th life comes back. So, unlike other Candy Crush games, this game also supports 5 lives if you have the money for unlimited. For me, though, I can actually... Yeah, I have enough gold bars for 2 hours of unlimited lives. Should I do it? You know what? No, it's not going to be worth it in the end of the day. I'm just going to have to deal with the loss. I just gotta say right now, a lot of the efforts have changed in this game as of recently, especially without the game with, especially without the minor changes of the characters. Ironically, I'm surprised that they took out the little girl that was in this game. I don't actually remember what her name was, if I'm gonna be honest. This game has been out for a really long while, so I know the updates have been coming along just fine. Because yet again, Candy Crush has a tendency to release new updates on a day-to-day basis, basically. Or at least whenever new seasons come around, that is. A lot of the times it is what it is with new level designs and stuff like that. I'm just saying that now a lot of people are just gonna question it just because a lot of the stuff that goes on. Then again, I'm probably gonna have to look up what the little girl's name is in this game. I'm a little too curious. Okay, I can see. Okay, level 30 is gonna be a hard level. Okay. I just wanted to check and see what level 30 was, because I was a little curious. You know what? This was actually my first original favorite Candy Crush game when it was releasing. I found out that Candy Crush Soda was probably the best game back in 2016. Back then, Candy Crush Soda was actually a little different, if I gotta say something about it, without the updates that they made. I'm just surprised that they've made as many updates as they were releasing nowadays, just because of the minor factor that King never really released any new updates as of recently for Candy Crush Jelly, because all the original points are still there. And it shows you how many points you score every time you crush a piece of candy, which is always 60, which in this game is a little bit more than just 60. Even though this is actually the second released Candy Crush game out there. Okay, well, I didn't get 3 stars that time, but I got 2. I can deal with that. Alright, level 28. I still got 6 minutes before I can have my 5th life back. I gotta say right now, a lot of the people in this world are gonna be asking me about Candy Crush. I thought I could handle all the way up until level 40, but my head is like thinking like, no, not happening.
So delicious.
It seems like I already had enough energy to do this video for you guys, because I've already lost interest in my previous game, because I do have a short tendency span when it comes to video games nowadays, as I used to when I was a kid. I definitely remember it being like this for a while now. And I don't mean any harm over it, but I do have my own peace of mind. It seems like I already know what goes on in my day-to-day life. Sorry, it's bad enough I have to deal with crap on a day-to-day basis. Ugh. Alright. Level 29. Find the bears. Okay.
Tasty.
I remember how they used to say like those little. I remember that little bat that used to be in this game before. But it looks like they took them off, as well as the part of the game where you can actually earn gold bars for yourself. I'm surprised that they took it off. It seemed like they were getting rid of almost everything in this game. Honestly, I haven't played Candy Crush Soda in forever. It seems like.
Divine. Tasty.
Alright, 3 moves left, 3 stars. Okay.
So delicious.
Alright, moving into level 30, which is going to be our stopping point today, but I'm going to do level 30 just because. Alright, another hard level. I think I can handle this. Alright, it's just another 7 bears I have to find, which that shouldn't be an issue. They changed that frosting color as well. I mean, before it used to be clear. Whenever you decide, it's still clear on the outside of it, but the crystals on the inside of it is actually yellowish in color.
So delicious.
I'm really surprised that they updated this game this much, just because of how long it's been out for. And Candy Crush Soda has been out since like 2015. It's still a free game, by the way, guys, if you ever want to play it yourself.
Tasty.
Although I know most people around the world just don't like this game to begin with. Candy Crush Candy Crush Soda can be a little bit of a pain, I gotta say. It can also be a really long game if you're not looking into it.
Divine.
Dang, I'm out of moves. I might as well get 10 extra moves. I know it seems like a bad idea, but I'm at a loss of decisions right now.
Divine. Tasty.
Alright. If I gotta be honest, though, I don't even know if that was even relatively worth it. I just used 10 more gold bars.
Divine.
Alright, guys. I will see you guys when I do level 31, which will be tomorrow. Okay? See you guys.